first?
I can't remember when I met a more isn't day.
Hopefully no chaos, just order here. Welcome Cat Peasant and Jensen Bros. Work and lurk time. It's quite alright. Just gonna have to check my music settings. Because we wanna play music while we play. Otherwise, I will lose my mind playing this game, because this version has no in-game music and drives me mad. That's a bit loud, though. It's not coming through to you, so we'll change that. So hopefully having a good morning, despite having to work. Doesn't understand that.
Hey, raise it!
Exists. Hey, Ray. Everybody's lurking. Probably should have checked this before, but you know, had no reason to because it's always worked. Let's check if I can find the source. Beep beep beep, welcome. How goes it? Yeah, it doesn't understand that the Winamp source even exists. Let's try to find it. There we go. Nice.
Jog-esque. There's next to nothing left.
Hey, Jog-esque. Night shift still taking their toll. Big Bad Blitz, kind of off your sleep schedule. I think it's like 4 in the morning for you or something like that. Or 3. Nonsense. You have no sleep schedule. Awesome. 9 hours of sleep, you feel much better. 5 here and you woke up around 5. Oof. It's just a little bit too early for me, but you know, if you get enough sleep, then that's good. Hey, Talon. Yeehaw time. Let's see if it is. I'm kind of... I don't know. I'm kind of having enough of this version of the game. Like, if I get a sub 28, I think I'm gonna call it. And that's not even a good time. But I'm just, you know, I'm done with the game. Oh, a streak! 5 streams. Nice. Thanks for the support. Get a new job now? Out on throughway around 7. It's a good motivator to have a, you know, somewhat regular sleeping schedule if you have to get up in the morning for work. But I still don't like it. Like, my natural rhythm would be going to sleep at 2, waking up at 10. Having to go to sleep before midnight and then waking up before 8 just does not feel good. So you have to kind of force it to be able to live in this 9 to 5 world. I don't know why, but frankly, going to bed at 9 p.m. kicks ass for you. Well, it would be great, but whenever I do that, I can't fall asleep. And also, like, going to bed that early makes me feel like I'm missing most of my active time, because my brain kind of starts working at around 8 p.m. And then I kind of get motivated and inspired to do stuff. So if I have to cut that time off, it really pains me. Miss some streams and things. Yeah, well, I feel bad about missing like a lot of American streamers, because, you know, most of, you know, UK and American streamers stream when I go to bed. Like, UK streamers start when I would have to go to bed and start, you know, winding down and start falling asleep, and then when I should be asleep, then the Americans come on. And then you can catch ones like this instead. Yeah, like early Europeans. All right, let's get going. I think we have everything we need, except skills and luck. Meep, meep. Oh yeah, the music. I think I said something about delaying that attack. Be able to catch. Oh! Be further down if I want to have that money. TV's worthless now, so yeah, you're free of it. But there's the other side, like you can watch as many episodes of that one series as you like. That sometimes keeps me up, like, it's not good. Binge watching. That was a little bit risky. That too. Yep. So you have to, if you want that extra money from that monster off to the right, you have to be pretty careful in how you activate the Molotov cocktail. Maybe I should even shoot that lower enemy first before getting the Molotov cocktail. I don't know. if I would shoot here, but maybe that will do it. It will. Okay. All right. Bang, bang. Reasonably fast. Ooh, just walk into my beam. I had missed the shot, but made sure I hit. Not a fast level, but I think we got a good amount of money. Also, I'm gonna kill an extra monster in 2-3 if we ever get there. In the beginning, for 10 more coins. I used to do that for other versions too, but as you might think, it is a delay. But just don't want to get to the end again with just one credit missing, like we did earlier, previous stream. It was horrible. Oh! He had a new spot. Usually, if he's there, I just take a hit. Or die. It's that awkward, so I'm pretty happy that I'm still alive. How did we do this? Was it that, maybe? Used to work. Draw 3 times. Needed only 2. Not really a big delay. Okay, this is reasonably good. Oh! That guy got a little bit too close and him too! Okay, we didn't get money for the frog, but at least we didn't lose health either. Because if you lose health at that point, you can't do buys anymore. Should be about like 4 seconds, 5 seconds ahead at this point. So not going great, but I think the money haul has been alright. Alright. Remind me when this run ends. Put the top hat on. We haven't had the top hat on in a while. It's nice. Those scratchy. Should have enough time. Good. Hey, monster, cooperate. Nice. I went a little bit too far because I wanted that room. I should just take my chances with shooting it. Good amount of health. Good position there. Nice. He did not go for the money. I was hoping that if I shoot that beetle, he will go for the money and we'll get 5 more. Or a tally. This is very important level when it comes to the overall money haul. There's big differences in how you can clear this level. For instance, leaving that dinosaur for later gives you more money, but on the other hand, oh shit, we didn't get too many of those. It's a harder kill in this version because it can do like pretty much whatever it wants. Didn't get that money. Okay, good. Rolling. Oh shit! Walked into it, but it didn't have time to shoot us, so we're still alive. With this frame rate, it's really hard to stop at the exact right time. Hey, Arachne, welcome. I'm gonna take food. Nice, he got that money. Ooh! We're behind the money count, 515. Well, it's not too bad. I'm gonna get the extra amount here. That takes some time, but yeah, we'll be better off. Not too bad, yeah. That's actually really good. We're not going fast, but we're going steady. I don't think you ever played a game like this. Skeleton Crew is a little bit like this. Oh shit, we didn't get the extra from that. But, of course, it doesn't have, you know, the skill ups. Ah, shit. Sometimes that one or both of those spitters do that. I didn't have the right special selected. Okay, we should be good. We just managed to kill the dino. Okay, we managed to kill it this time. Nice. Keep losing time. This is weird. You usually gain. You're like 10 seconds ahead. Oh! Forgot I need to buy the lives. It's a further delay right there. Type of overhead shooter was really common back then. Yeah, but I guess this is kinda unique with the skill ups and all that. I don't know. Oh shit, he didn't get the money. Oh, did he? No, actually he did get it. Alright, that's good. I mean, this isn't a little bit different from like Xeno Crisis, Smash TV, and stuff like that. It's kind of unique from those, at least. I don't know if there are other games like this. Shit. Yeah, sometimes it just uncovers that dynamite that actually making everybody explode. Oof! Okay. Again, will not be a fast level, while we got decent amount of money. There's that. Look at that. We're 10 seconds ahead at this point. Look at that. Actually behind the pace. 10 stream streak for second page. Nice. Thanks so much. Hopefully that means you're enjoying your time here. Computer is playing well. Oof! Oh, just managed to dodge that. Wow. Well, let's see if it gets stuck. No, it doesn't. going to plan so far, except us being very, very slow. Nope, late split. But we would still lost time. Thanks for the good luck. We will be needing that, always with this game. Yeah, so we're gonna do something different here. Gonna try to kill one monster more for money. Oh, look at that! I got through in between. Yeah, that money there. Let's hope it will make a difference, of some sort. CPU still full health, hasn't died. This is super good. It's just too bad that it happens when we are on our, you know, lower paces, but guess I'll take a finished run over a fast run that doesn't finish. Didn't need that flute, but why not take it? It is more health. Taking some damage now. And more there. Okay, if it just gets through for the next checkpoint. Alright, there we go. Nice. He can only die once here. That's really good. 3 lives for the next stage. CPU is a troll. Whenever you see an extra life, it charges at it. This game is called Chaos Engine. So here are some chaos. Hey, Salathon. Welcome. Yeah, it is very chaotic. I don't know why I'm that much behind pace. Is it like we have slower loading times again? I don't know. Get out of that. Okay. Toughest level in the run. So many things can go wrong. Oof, got it. Ooh, okay, made it through there. Not gonna charge the steam though. I want the money from this rule here. Shit! Wow! Died because I couldn't find the little gap there. Damn it. What a drag. Unfortunate. That's pretty much our pace gone right there. I want the money. Oh, he took it. Nice. Good. Oh, he took more money. Wow, we're like stupid ass. What? We're like doing really well on money, but then everything else is going badly. Like that. What? Wow. That has never happened. I'm a little bit worried about the fact that we were that far behind pace even though we were playing normally. So it almost feels like the game isn't running or loading as fast as it did last time. And I don't know, like, what does it? Like, it seems like it's, sometimes when I start the emulator and go through the, you know, the cycles of having the machine start and load the game, then it works faster. Other times, it doesn't. I'm gonna try that, though. I'm gonna restart that and make a new save state when the game starts. Maybe that will make a difference. Baseline. That, like, boots so fast. Oh yeah, top hat time. Thanks. Gotta dress fancy. Knallblast, thank you so much for raiding. It's getting through with the Dragon Warrior 3. Knallblast is going through every NES game using original cards too. We take the Preacher, computer takes that one, and then we're gonna make a save state there. And hopefully it will load faster. How did it go? Dragon Warrior 3. I guess you leveled up at least some. If nothing else. Yeah, make sure to catch Knallblast if you want some NES action. Knallblast also takes part in some speedrun races. For instance, there's that Sega 8 coming up, which seems to have an interesting format this time around. Cruising along, probably a little over-leveled. It's not a bad problem to have. Didn't lose anybody during the main boss fight for the section. Sounds good. Sounds good. It's Raiders, I'm Retro Demiric. I mostly play Amiga games. We have Amiga April coming up. There's gonna be more Amiga involved. But we do NES Wednesdays. I call them Wetness Days. And we also do some variety stuff. For instance, I have a project of speedrunning every original version of Chaos Engine. Or not original version, but versions that came out at back then. So I'm not going to do the mobile games or the, remakes or anything like that. But we have done Super Nintendo, we've done Mega Drive, we've done the original Amiga version. We've dabbled with the DOS version, but I think I need to reroute it because it works differently than all the other games. We've done Atari STE. Now we're doing Atari ST, and we still have the Risk OS version to do. Acorn Archimedes, and then the Amiga CD32 version, which is a little bit different from the AGA and OCS ones. And then we need to still do the DOS version, and then we're done. Still bummed out Retron 77's brick because of their own firmware update. Oh no. Google recently almost bricked their old Chromecast devices. I did find a workaround, but it was like a global problem. Reddit was filled with posts about it. And they actually did it like years before because they set a 10-year time limit for a certificate. did not ever update that. So it just ran out. It's been a few years. Yeah, hopefully there's a fix for it. But thanks for rating, really appreciate that. We're gonna do another run. I had some problems, like the last run seemed fast, but we had bad times. It kind of felt that the game was just loading slow, which sometimes happens. We'll see how it goes. Oh, they did patch it? Oh shit, I didn't put the music on. This game does not have any in-game music. What I mean by that is this version doesn't have in-game music. So I'm playing the Amiga soundtrack in the background. Forgot to put it on now though. Oh! And this is why I have it on. The game is very, very silent because it was designed to have music, so there's no sound for firing the weapon, for instance. There's only for picking up the upgrades, only for the enemies to explode. Notes to activate. And the original game also has like very rich sound design. It has a lot of digitized speech, which makes for a great atmosphere for the game, but that's all missing here. Oof. Whoa! Okay, didn't shoot, that's good. Huh! First, split doesn't really tell us anything. We'll know about the loading times after like a couple of splits. It starts growing or stays the same, or the gains, I mean. It's bad. Just last time when we played well. Oh shit, that was bad. I saved it. When we played well, we were like 10 seconds ahead of pace. And that is not happening now. I think we might have like quit out from the game and make a new, like, look at that. Like, that doesn't come from me playing well. That's the loading times. So this is now a good one. Now it's loading like it should. So there's a lot of error in the in our PB because, oh shit, I should have just gone for it. Because in addition to us playing badly, yeah, we have those loading times. So we should be beating that pace every time. It's just the problem of finishing the run, which is super difficult in this this particular game, because you're dependent on so many factors. It's not just you doing everything right. You also have to have basically good luck with the CPU, so he doesn't play badly and die, because you need the CPU. I think he's mostly controlled by your movements. So if you would be able to standardize your movement pixel perfect, the CPU would always do the same thing. Unfortunately, I don't have a skill set like that. So I basically just have to hope for the best. And there's also the fact that we need a specific... Oh, shit! Oh, damn it! Hoping against hope now that this will work. This is not looking good. Yep. Got hit from both sides. Last time I went too far because I tried to stop, but, you know, as you can see, the frame rate is super bad. I shouldn't have gotten hit by the dinosaur before that part, though. Go again. That is maybe the toughest trick in the game. Luckily, it's that early in the run. And it's just the fact that this game, or this version, runs so slowly that you kind of have to play around the frame rate in certain sections. And there it means that we can't kill the spitters because it takes too long. We just have to try to get around them. And the enemy movement is really, really tough if you want to do that. But it is possible to get through. I've gotten through today. Half of our attempts have succeeded. But I would call that, you know, the first bottleneck of the run. Yeah, usually when we have the faster loading times, the first level doesn't load that fast, but the second level loads like 5 seconds faster. Still not catching money from that first enemy. He dies too close to the trees. When I shoot him, he gets pushed further into the trees. And when the enemy dies close to a barrier like that, the money doesn't spawn. And we need the money because in the later game phase, we need to get this particular special power-up, which is a shield, which we can then use in the later levels to just constantly run through enemies. It has like role-playing elements, in that the more money you collect, the more you can skill up your players, buy stuff, and the more you skill them up, the better specials they can access. And yeah, we need that particular one for the run, and it's often, you know, one of the bottlenecks is that you make it to that point where you need to buy it, and then you're a few credits short. Oh, he took his sweet time going to the exit. Seems like we have the fast loads because that was a slow level. We're still gaining. So you need almost full health to skill up your guys. Hand is the basic skill level, and in order to keep building up your skill, you need weapon power-ups too. And our route is planned with that in mind, so that we get the weapon upgrades we need when we need them. So we can keep just buying the skill upgrade, which there is no, pickup for. If we would have to buy the weapon upgrades too, that would take too much money, and then we wouldn't have enough when it comes time to, oh shit, buy the special. Oh, that was bad. That's really, really bad. Hello. A little bit further down this time. Nah, I didn't go for the money. Ooh. But he went for that money. I think he got a damage bug. There's a bug in this game where sometimes when you walk into enemies or projectiles, you don't get hit. And it actually can be consistent in some versions, in some places. But in this one, I'm not relying on it. Nice, we got all that money. Oh, okay. Dropped the wrong place. He didn't shoot, this is good for us. Okay, and we got both of that money, that's nice. Shit! Okay, well, that's done. I can't live through this, yep. What you need to do there, up above, is that you shoot 3 times, and then you dodge, walk diagonally against the wall, so that you can dodge the shots. Unfortunately, if you stop a little bit too late or a little bit too early, the game slows down, and you can't shoot as fast as you can when the game is not slowed down. But the enemies still shoot at the same rate, in relation to the game speed. Which is a similar thing that happened in Super Nintendo, and I absolutely hate that. Whenever the game slows down, you're at a disadvantage, suddenly. And because of the frame rate, it's super hard to stop when you need to. And I was kind of just playing the Amiga version a bit, or watching the video, I can't remember which, but it seems like it's on steroids because of how fast it runs. The SNES version tries to be even faster, but because the CPU can't handle it, it ends up being more than half slower, or twice slower, I guess is how you say it. Half the speed. So uncommon for the SNES version to run like they wanted it to. Constantly just slowing down. I still think that that is probably the worst version of this game that I've played, even after having played this one. Because even this is more consistent. Oh shit. That's also something that only happens in this version, and not in any other. That monster coming further down, plowing into you. Oh man. I would just be happy with a sub 28. There's room for a 20-second, 30-second improvement easily. With the faster loading times. Just so many things have to go right if you wanna get a good time. Like that guy, he doesn't necessarily come out from behind the bush for you to be able to hit him. Sometimes he stays back. They had a plan but didn't have time to rope it. Yeah, it's also a problem when they're porting Amiga games to Super Nintendo. It works better when they're porting it to Mega Drive because of the same CPU model or series. But the Super Nintendo had way worse CPU apparently, and most Amiga games are kind of relying on that CPU power. So they would have to like do major alterations to the game code, I guess, to be able to have it work properly. I just can't find the angle there. Now we would have been there, but so difficult. Also, you can't really make any micro adjustments here because of the frame rate. So if you stop at the wrong spot, you're pretty much screwed already. I mean, it doesn't seem like it was rushed out though, because the Super Nintendo and Mega Drive versions actually fix some of the death warps that we can do. They changed the checkpoint places, so they had time to catch up on that and to fix it too. Something that has not been done for the Amiga versions. I don't know if they cared or I don't know. Please don't be there. Okay, it wasn't there now. Some days you can't get out of this stage, and I hate those days. But yeah, I think that was just a case of, okay, we can't make it run faster, let's just stick to this. But it's unfortunate that they tried to make it run twice as fast when the CPU isn't stressed. It wouldn't be as bad of a port if it didn't try to go that fast. Like, if it would just be happy with the regular speed, the slowdowns wouldn't feel that bad. But as it is, like, it's like, it feels like fast forwarding and slow motion. Like, there's no in between there. Whoa, shit. And I think the computer even picked that up. Ramming and not picking up the coin, it's like the worst combination. That was a cold coin too. Those are worth 10. And as the loot gets shared between the two, it means 5 for my bank. And that's huge, losing that amount. Because we're usually very close to how much we need to get. I've had instances where I get like 30 more than I need. It's very rare. And I wouldn't be able to tell what made that happen. Like, it's just maybe the CPU constantly collecting one extra coin every level or something. Yeah, exactly. You know, more similar hardware. Also, oof, luckily it didn't hit the all. Yeah, it's also kind of sad seeing like the early and even late ports to Amiga from other systems. Generally, all those games suck ass, but especially like the early C64 game ports, like when Amiga was new and they really tried to hurry out a lot of games just to, you know, sell them. Now it's on Amiga, 16-bit. Why is the frame rate lower? Why is the gameplay worse? It feels like they really didn't... Oh shit, he was waiting there for a long while. Still didn't pick up the coin, damn it. But yeah, like, you have these games that obviously knew how to work to Amiga's strengths, like the good games. And then you have the very, very, very bad ones. But it's like that on all platforms. It's just that when Amiga has like 5,000 games, it seems like there's so many bad games in there. Yeah, even that little movement there, super hard to pull off. It wasn't dead! This guy, oh, damn it. I shot so many times, but I guess it hadn't spawned. Sometimes he spawns way before I get there. I think he was further to the right now, off screen. But yeah, that's a problem also. On Amiga, basically enemies can only move when you see them on screen. On Super Nintendo, and in this one, the screen is zoomed in. So enemies, but the game still keeps track of enemies from the, the original area. So enemies move outside your field of view. So you can't really tell well where they are. And when you play this on Mega Drive or Amiga, you always see where they're gonna be, because they can't move before you get there. And because I'm used to it, it feels much worse when that's not the case. Jaguar had 2 fancy custom processors that were like actually going to run our game code. 68K IO controller. So like Amiga as well, like check like Rough and Tumble, which I think came out in '95. It seems like it's a totally different totally different platform than some of the even late Amiga games, like from 92, 93. It seems like wizardry. But it always takes time for the game devs to kind of fully realize the potential of the platform. You can see that in like PlayStation 2 as well. Game series like with what's that modern Indiana Jones game series? Hey, Costin. Under the impression the platform was otherwise quirky to develop for. Learn to see a few seconds into the future. Yeah, that would help. Even made a movie out of that game series, which had the Spider-Man actor. What was it called again? Anyways, in that series, like on PlayStation 2, I think it got 2 games or 3 games on PlayStation 2. And the first one is drastically different from the last one on that platform. Like, just graphics-wise, it looks so much better. Yeah, Uncharted. It started on... Oh, well, PlayStation 3 then, okay. But doesn't it have like 3 games on PlayStation 3? And if you compare all the games, it's like very, very different. I seem to remember having seen a comparison video like that. I accidentally confirmed that it was 3 hits for that node earlier. I shot it 2 times and it didn't activate. Ooh, okay. We got extra money. Nice. On Amiga, you always get that money, but in this one, the toad gets pushed into the wall and then you don't get the money for it. 1 to 3 look like generations apart. It's true. Yeah. Yeah. takes time for the devs to catch up on what they're actually working with, play to the strengths, and, you know, push it to the limit. Go. Good. As I've said, this level is choke point because of that very, very iffy part. Oh, we got a beetle. That doesn't happen often in this version. I think the CPU has to woof, do a very specific movement. Oh shit, we're I think we got hit there. Yeah, it's kind of sad, isn't it? Like, okay, now Amiga will rule all, and then, okay, it's done. No more. Yeah, already obsolete. Oh, this is kind of new. CPU dying this spot. There we go. Oh, accidentally ran into it. Luckily it didn't shoot. I guess, would that be like more consistent if I have full health? Usually when I try it though, the dinosaur also shoots at me and I can't survive both. Too much damage. 480? Oh my goodness. It's really bad. Like, even if we get the additional money, it's not gonna be a lot. Holy shit! Oh, made it through there. Yeah, we're gonna be just 700 even. Well, that's the minimum requirement for the stage. Yeah, it is capped at 25 frames per second, though. It's the downside. Watch out, Demi, there's a man with the gun following you around. Oh no! How goes Pixels? Okay, 5 extra there. Holy shit! I can't find those little pathways and I keep losing a lot of time and almost keep getting hit because of it. Okay, interesting pattern there. Could have just run to get all the money. Unfortunately, you don't know that before it's too late. This is also something I only do on this platform because of how difficult it is to hit the note from the other side. So I just hit it from there and get the extra. Oh shit! Couldn't hit the guy first. So I had to move around and then he had more time to aim at me and I was too close to him. Damn it. Take my hat off. Didn't help. Mega Drive port with a few changes. I mean, my hat also goes off to Rough and Tumble devs because they made that work on, you know, your basic A500, even though it was 95. They could have made it run like 50 FPS on an AGA machine. But they chose to have a late game that was still compatible with the A500. Oh, that's interesting. I never found that the scrolling was a problem in Rough and Tumble. Or maybe I just kind of counted it to like I counted it to be a different kind of a problem. Oh yeah, we have, by the way, we have these little Easter eggs, like if you mention some of my favorite games.
Good day, mate.
I always felt like it was more Rough and Tumble, more like the enemies appearing suddenly and constantly spawning. But I guess that could be because of the screen scrolling, because I can see them ahead of time. But somehow never felt that that was the issue. Might be. Hey, Yerk. Welcome. How goes it? Hello. Homebrew port. Hey, Packby. Yeah, I think it's just the game isn't that well known. Yeah, I appreciate that. Well, it's not really destroying a spawner. In Rough and Tumble, every spawner has a set amount of enemies it can spawn. And after it has spawned those enemies, it's usually 4 or 5, then it doesn't spawn anymore. And usually you actually want to kill all the enemies because they give you coins and so you get extra lives. A spiritual successor? I know somebody was working on this modern platform port for Rough and Tumble 60 FPS. You can find YouTube videos of it. Oh yeah, the choppers spawning from air, yeah. Well, you learn those spawn patterns. You learn where they come from. And the game gives you passwords so you can practice levels beforehand before you go for the full playthrough. So I do like the system though. That was a silly death. I shouldn't die in that level. Almost missed that first dude. With that little delay, I thought it would help. Look at that, we're almost doing it like a pro, even though we just started doing it today. Nice. Came close enough. Oh! Wrong it's too high up. Ah! Kind of messed me up completely, that. Rat Rogers? I don't know what that is. Oh, too early. No, still got the money for it. Good. Oh. Barely hit that leftmost dude. That was fast. That wasn't as fast. The guy's taking its time. I'm playing very risky, like super risky there. Let's see if that shows in the time. Oh, look at that. 305! I've never gotten over 300 in that level. Wow. Eurojank. Brad Rogers is the pseudo rough and tumble successor. I would have to check that out. I haven't heard of that. Nice. Awesome. Good pattern. Let's see where this guy is. Not where he's supposed to be. It's supposed to be further up. I hate when he thinks of new places to be in. Wow, the CPU is really going for money now. Like, we're getting a lot because of how eagerly he's going for it. Oh shit, I have the cursor there on the screen. I have to remember to take it out. I'm not trying to point out something specific. It's an Amiga cursor too. Blasphemy. Playing in Atari game. But it's actually, it is an Amiga game. But playing on Atari. Oh shit, will that hit? Nice. I think it's a little bit... have to be a little bit more careful with it on an Amiga. Yeah, good money haul. First 2 levels. We got 20 or 30 more than usually. So even if we were like at 670 here, we'd be even. I wish I could always start like that. And we didn't even like take delays because of it. It was just the CPU collecting money and killing enemies that he usually doesn't. Shit, I couldn't pick that money up. That's gonna hurt us. Oh wow, Beetle getting close. Please go for the money. Don't just stand there, damn it. Didn't take it. There's a 15 behind already. And I think it's the beetles that have the biggest impact in this next section, because if the CPU runs into them, they don't spawn later on and I can't kill them, so I won't get money for them. And the CPU doesn't apparently pick up the money either. Heard some noises there. Oh, there they are. Okay, that's good money for us. Who is that guy? Who's that guy? Wow, that was new. Okay, good. Got that money though. No! Are you fucking hell? He was shooting diagonally. Oh. And you have to wait like 2 seconds for him to actually like turn when it's slowing down. Like, it's going so well. I have to take a little bit of a break. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, did I miss anything? Yeah, I've found a lot of US jank and Japanese jank. Bionic Commando Power Play. Well, Power Play probably isn't as janky. There's certainly some very good, or let's say classic games, or games that are considered very good on the NES that I don't really like. And then there are games that other people hate that I really like. Whole world is janky. And that was an excellent money run. That was superb. We had so much money there. Ah, sucks to lose that. I just have to put in the hours. We had 800 runs on Super Nintendo. And we got, the first good time was, 200 hours in. And then chasing for a little bit better time took 600 more. It was horrible. It's just that everything needs to go well. On top of you having to play well, CPU has to play well. You have to get the right amount of money. CPU can't die. Can't get any unexpected patterns with the enemies. Seems sometimes to be random. Can I kill this guy? But it still doesn't get the money. I figured it would be worth it if the guy gets the money, but he's standing there and looking at it. I'm not gonna get it. Don't want it. To be fair, the CPUs start with a certain amount of intelligence based on, the character you pick. They have different levels of intellect. For instance, if you play with the Preacher as your partner, he will never miss a coin. He will always go there. And then the Thug starts with almost 0 brain power. And he won't do anything too much of use until you start buying him brains. And that used to be a strategy in this speedrun, to buy the CPU brains at least once. Shit. Stop to shoot. Only got 1 projectile though. So he would act a little bit more sensibly. But we have kind of optimized the route, so we don't have the money for that anymore. Unless you're gonna risk that the CPU won't die, so you don't buy him extra lives. That is an option, but given that how difficult it is to get runs where he is actually doing what he's supposed to, I'm not gonna go there. But yeah, what if you played with the mercenary? With the preacher as your partner, and you just keep skilling up the preacher and buying specials for yourself, because you can use the preacher's specials. He's your partner. Ah, shit. Get money, yeah. But there's an item in the shop for the CPU, the brain power. Unfortunately, player characters can't buy more brains playing this game. They have to rely on your own intelligence. But it is an option for the CPU. I think like if we played as the mercenary, first of all, we would have a gun that's really not good. Have to shoot a lot more, so it would become kind of like the DOS speedrun, in that you just have to take the early game very slowly, and then when you get to the end game, it doesn't really matter how fast you go because you have lost too much time already. In the PC version, the preacher is kind of nerfed. So his weapon is basically useless in the beginning before you... Oh, or actually even after you, you know, upgrade it. Because the enemies upgrade too. They get stronger. Later game. This is where I'm supposed to switch to the bomb. I don't know why that coin doesn't spawn there. This close to, you know, edge, but still. Shoppy time. I think there's like, usually people don't call it Euro Jank, but Euro Platformer. And I think it's like a game that has, like, this is just from, you know, me being on Twitch and trying to get people to tell me what is a Euro Platformer. Because I can't tell, because I used to play Japanese, American and European games, and I can't tell the difference because it's nothing weird to me. But apparently, like, one of the things is that it has a weird character. Like, the hero character is weird. It's like an odd animal, for instance. Second thing is that you're supposed to be collecting stuff all around the level, which is kind of like maze type, or like overly complicated, so that the exit opens and you can exit that. Not sure about the other stuff, but you know, there are many NES games that kind of fit that criteria, and then they aren't Euro platformers. When you ask Americans, I mean. So I think it's something that a definition that I can't learn. Because I grew up inside that, you know, bubble, maybe. It's like trying to see the weird stuff in your culture when you have grown to consider it to be the norm, I guess. Okay, good, we got it. Of course, with less money. I do the same mistake, but we're still going. Ceiling droplets. Oh, shit! Yep. That beetle is usually so good to us here, but sometimes it spawns closer to the left, and then we don't have space to get up on that platform. Maybe I should just risk it and go for the yin-yang if I see that happening, but it is possible to also shoot it, but it's super tough. Super Frog has coins that you need to collect, but usually it's just you going towards the exit the only way you can, and you'll end up collecting the coins you need. And it also has droplets, but they don't kill you. Team Power has droplets that hurt you. Did Yo Joe have droplets that kill you? I forget. But anyways, it's... I think like the term Euro platformer, something... You see it and you recognize it, but you can't see it if you're not American or something. Like, Finnish people can't, beyond a certain age, can't learn to differentiate certain Estonian vowels. Because, you know, our language center has kind of gone past to that, gone past that point where it can kind of learn new sounds. Having to hug the other side of the screen. I do that almost in every NES game. I inch forward and I try to be on the other side of the screen. Journey to Silius, Ninja Gaiden, Power Blade. That was bad. Blue Shadow. And a lot of NES games have, you know, those endlessly spawning enemies too. Like, and it doesn't have to be a European one. Because I was playing this game once with an I can't remember what chat it was and what person it was, but it was an American and he was giving me all these definitions, and then I went through NES games that weren't European that had the same features, all the same features, and you know, that's just, no, that's not a Euro platformer. Why? Because so I've given up in trying to understand that. I don't deny that it's a thing. It's just something that I can't see or make sense of, because I need certain definitions, criteria in classifying something, and if that doesn't apply to all games, just European ones, then it doesn't make sense in my head. You're basically just saying, at that point, you're basically saying the game is bad because it was made in Europe. I think there are Japanese and American NES games too that don't have iframes. Wasn't always a thing. I acknowledge that, you know, European games do it more, especially Amiga games. Hey, Twisted is here. How goes it? Oh, shit. Didn't hit. Usually the frog moves a little bit before that point. We'll get the food. Should be fine. In this early stage, the game isn't yet that hung on you having full health to be able to make upgrades. That is actually one thing that they changed in the Super Nintendo version that I really like. You don't have to have full health to upgrade. That's a stupid design call in my opinion. So let them all be their own thing, yeah. Don't judge. Fix scrolling? The scrolling need to be fixed? If you play this as a two-player game, the screen won't follow a single player. It will try to follow both. So if the players go their opposite ways, they will both be on the edge of the screen. But if you play it as a single player, focuses on the center. Shit! Okay, now we have to wait. And I didn't get the money for that. Holy crap. How is that even possible? There wasn't any room even to dodge that, and CPU didn't go for it either. Damn it, that's a 10. Tenner lost right there. Oof! Man, I really don't like that beetle. So close. CPU friend still not interested in money, and he's about to die as well. This is a song that I've never heard in the Amiga game, but it's included in the soundtrack. You. God, fuck. Shit, I got hit. Now I have to stop.
Never give
Okay.
up. Never surrender.
Hey, Scordion. Let's hope we have a good beetle. Nice, pushed it back. Nice, okay. We're going. We're going. Why do things need to change? That beetle is usually like it was here, and usually it's like here. So now I had to. I was faced diagonally there, and then I had to push forward or up to get the right alignment, and then naturally you move up as well. So you can't turn in place, which is actually also something that the Super Nintendo version had thing for. You could use the shoulder buttons to turn around, but adding that, they also removed your ability to do 90-degree turns. You can't do 90-degree turns in that game. You always kind of turn at 45 degrees. So they fucked it up, trying to make it better. Makes it really awkward to move. Damn it. Another run lost. Another gold. The hazards clearly a danger. Are your enemies more or less random objects or shapes? That's all very vague, because you have those moments in Japanese and American games that, oh, the ceiling kills me, and oh, that was a spike and that's a one-hit kill. Like, you don't always know that. Even in Bucky, like, you had later levels in the Toad base, you have those little broken pipes, or I don't know if they're cables or something. First time you jump them, you don't think they're spikes, but they are spikes, and they kill you with one hit. Every streamer I've seen play Bucky the first time are like, what? That killed me? I don't think Bucky is a European game. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, like, okay, that can be your category for Euro jank, but it happens, that same thing happens in non-Euro games, so how can it be a category? Don't you dare give up. I'll try to escort you in. Yeah, I like the Beatles, but I hate the Beatles. Yeah, I think Gostin, yeah, you kind of hit the nail on the head there. Like, it's something that's very hard to classify, but you know when you see it. And because I think, like, because I'm a European and I grew up playing those games, but also playing Japanese and American games and playing bad games from all regions, I don't see it the same way. Whereas an American might be just mostly used to American and Japanese games and then plays Amiga for the first time on Twitch, and it's a European game like Baby Joe. And you're like instantly, man, this is a bad Euro platformer. I just see it as a bad game. I love this song. This is awesome. Oh shit! Look at that. Right there. I have to shoot that one. Slows down a little bit. Yeah, I was trying to win back that time that I lost. They sent us all their games, and we sent them very few of ours. And not the best ones either. I mean, like the collecting things before you can progress in the game thing. That has always been a part of video games for me, because I grew up, you know, in this region. So I don't see that as something odd. But if I have to grind in a game to be able to make progress, and I'm traveling from A to B, and I constantly get interrupted in that journey to keep fighting inane battles, that to me, like, I would probably classify that as Jap and Jank. Like, I just can't get into the RPG mindset. Like, how is that fun? I don't understand. And it's like, it feels like something like contrary to all gaming fun. You have to do this before you go. You have to do that before you go. You have to fight these 600 battles before you can go to this city. JRPGs is supposed to be fun. Like, I think like all gaming should be. But I know that genuinely some people love that in a game. I just can't, and I hate that I can't, because there would be so many games for me to play. Games that I could enjoy and like, but I just have a problem with the whole leveling up grinding thing. Which is maybe funny, seeing as I'm playing this game, but, you know, just seeing those numbers for damage in Symphony of the Night is an instant turn off. Like, oh, it's an RPG game. I won't be enjoying this one. It has left such a trauma. I can't enjoy the grind. Oh shit, I was sure that was gonna miss me. Damn it. Played crap ton of JRPGs, yeah. Commodore being an American company, only popular in Europe somehow. Yeah, it is kind of odd, like, going around Twitch among, like, these console gamers, streamers, and how few of them have even heard of Amiga. And then in Finland, when I talk to, you know, non-gamer people, loads of people know what an Amiga was, and they probably even had one at home. Yeah, I remember my brother had that. Like, even my wife has played Super Frog, and she was never into gaming, really. Lemmings and Super Frog. Ah, got that random bomb. Well, I wasn't aware of the Specky. Acorn Archimedes. There's a lot of stuff I missed. It's kind of weird. C64 seems to have been relatively popular in the States, though. Like, more people know C64 than they know Amiga. Around Twitch, it seems, at least. Maybe I'm biased again. Even AVGN did a C64 episode. He hasn't done an Amiga one. From what I know. It just doesn't go after the coins. Hello. He did a CD32 episode, did he? Hey, Reboot. Did I miss that? Was that where he played like a Zelda game? No, that was a CDI. That was the CDI. Did he not play like the regular Amiga games? Ah! Yep. Okay, we're good. We're going. Not sure about the pace though. Oh no, that was a double shot. Shit. Damn it. I can't make any more mistakes. So hard to remember. That's something I don't like about this game, that enemies that look the same take a different amount of hits to kill. Yeah, we're taking a lot of delays here in this one. That was super fast though. Nice. Got the extra coin too. Don't like that. Yeah, that was low. Usually 6 seconds ahead by now. Yeah, it's kind of like reading news about stuff you really know about, or a news article in a newspaper, and then you kind of notice like how many things they get wrong, and then you're like, well, they're probably also getting stuff wrong about the things that I don't know about. Oof, barely dodged that. Ugh, came close. And my CPU friend started shooting after he exploded. Like, thank you for your assistance. Oh, Beetle. Oh, George. Oh, it doesn't go for the coin. This slow. Usually I hit that note while I'm trying to kill that dinosaur. Didn't happen this time. So on Amiga, you usually you depend on the damage bug going through those bugs because they're faster, so they actually go in front of you. You're running there, so you will, walk into them. But it's one point where the I have to focus. Okay, got it. Where the damage bug is actually. See, now I had full health, and it had happened to me so many times that I can just walk up and destroy it. And I was like, well, didn't he use to kill me? So I had to test it out, and yeah, he does. He shoots you, and then you walk into him, which kills you. So I'm wondering, like, how does it sometimes work that where I just walk into him and he doesn't shoot me? Because it would be much easier to do it that way. Otherwise, I need to stop at the exact right spot, and that's super, super difficult. Okay, I guess you can do it that way. Lost the money. Assume most journalism reflects reality quite poorly. Hello. Hey, core class man, welcome. How goes it? I need to watch that CD32 episode. I think I missed that because it must have been after AVGN went over to YouTube. And I stopped watching him at that point. Like, I felt there was a significant change in the tone of the series after it went on YouTube. Damn it. I don't know if I'm imagining it. Yeah. Like, abuse is fun. Like, I like the rants when the game is actually bad and it deserves it. But it immediately makes you feel bad, like, if it's a game that you like and somebody is giving it shit, especially, like, if they're judging it, like, too hastily or by not understanding the game, like AVGN did with Fester's Quest, for instance. And I see the comedic appeal to the rants, but when it's, like, forced and isn't true, doesn't have any relation to reality, like the bit where he made fun of the devs. I think it was the C64 episode, like, about the copy protection. So him ranting about the copy protection. Why would the devs make me do this? Why? This doesn't make any sense. That just makes him look stupid and the character look stupid, and I can't find the comedy in that. Like, you didn't research this. Is that what you're telling me? Like, that's not funny. You're just stupid. Like, it's the same thing as saying, like, I don't know. Why are they making me move the character with the D-pad? That's stupid. It's supposed to be the buttons. And I think, like, when AVGN went over to YouTube, it's just started happening more and more that all the rants felt forced and made up. Like, it wasn't even an issue actually, but just needed to find something to complain about. You know? So it stopped being funny. Like, I love Castlevania 2, but the criticism Nerd gives it is still valid. And the first episode is just that, Castlevania 2. And it's done in a kind of funny way that he's actually criticizing a game for being bad and kind of raising these points, supposedly to tell the devs that, you know, these things are wrong in the game and it should be patched, or warning about people like don't get this game, these things are bad in it, but it's 20 years too late. And that made it funny. And it kind of deviated from that more and more. Yeah, obviously, for that format, you will always run out of material, like proper material, at some point. But what pains me is that at some point he was saying that he doesn't play poorly, deliberately, or, you know, go out of his way in trying to find stuff to complain about. But this was early. This is something that must have changed. And he started taking the review aspect less seriously and just focused on making funny rants. Hello. And that's when the show lost the appeal. To me personally, I can see like how it can be funny, but it just isn't enjoyable for me anymore. Like one of the best episodes also that I liked was the Street Fighter 2010, because he goes quite in depth in like the history of Street Fighter and all that. And I was like really like, oh, this is cool. I'm enjoying this. And the poo poo caca stuff is not as as fun for. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna get that coin. Yep. Okay, got the damage bug. We got the damage bug. And now the dinosaur came closer, so I could have actually rammed into it. But when it happens, it's already too late because of the frame rate. I've given the commands like a couple of seconds ago when I see what the effect was. Now the beetle was in the right spot. 485, not good. Not good. You should be at over 500 when you go down those steps. And we didn't have a strong start. Oh shit! Fuck! Fuck! Help me, mister! This is not... Oh shit! Why did it shoot only once? Man, this is going badly. Frame rate robbing me all of these heroics. That's gonna be a slow level. $6.95, 5 seconds plus. Man, that was bad. Hey, Lurie. Isn't very much into video games, very much into movies and filmmaking. Might be. Yeah, like if you want to have if you know Amiga, you like Amiga, and you want to have a bad time, go watch Mike Matei play Amiga. Like you will get so much uncalled shit, uncalled for shit about the platform that it's unreal. Like first of all, picking games at random from a library of 5,000 and mainly landing on... Oh shit, didn't hit on the PD titles. And then shitting over the console because of, you know, you haven't done your research. Playing the bad ones. I can put together, like if I choose an NES game randomly, I will give it shit. And it only has 800 games. Stop watching when you realize he doesn't really know how video games are even made. Mike Matei can be entertaining, I think. Probably that's just not for me, especially his Amiga streams. Why would you watch Mike Matei at all? Well, a lot of people do. A lot of people like it. Reboot says, you see that often on Twitch, two people play games they don't know for 10 minutes without even figuring out how it works and just trash it. Yeah. I guess it's easy content. Play French games and complain about them. MS-DOS 2, yeah. Yeah. Like, if you're gonna pick randomly there, you're gonna have a bad time. James used to work with Mike. It was more just doing the art sums, and James used to, notes and... Yeah. And Mike Matei seems more knowledgeable about video games in general. Even though, you know, there was that incident, what he said, about the ones and zeros or something. Emulation. Goal is to be outraged on camera. Yeah, but that's why, you know, picking the right game comes into play. Like, you can't... There's an endless resource on Amiga for bad games. If you need content. You don't have to pick the good ones on NES to make fun of. They kind of became so big that they could have afforded having a little bit of a crew who were familiar with video games, who could have, you know, done some research and pick like truly awful games, which are also like truly funny when you play them. But it's always subjective. I mean, people hate Top Banana, people hate Yolanda. I think those are excellent games. There's also the angle of being controversial. To get the comments going, you need some back and forth, some contention. Yeah. I hate when people do that, and, you know, deliberately nowadays. Spell something wrong in the title just to get engagement. I couldn't do that. I might spell stuff wrong, like, accident, but... How did you guys like the movie? I backed it. I have like a thank you card for it, and I think my name is in the credits. And when I did it, I was sure I wasn't gonna like it, because I had no faith in that thing working in movie format without a lot of money and outside forces helping out. I think I may have watched it once. I may have skipped a lot of it. It may have been just playing on the background, but yeah, it wasn't awesome. You felt like, yeah, that might also be it, like it turned into this job. Like that he had to do, instead of wanting to do it. And I think that also, like, when he started doing board games, like, it showed like he was actually interested in those episodes, and they had a little bit more heart to them. And those were really funny. Those I really enjoyed. Yeah, I totally spaced out. I don't know how much money I got in the first level, but it's usually not a big difference. I mean, we had that one run today when we had 305. That's not gonna happen again. It was such a good run, like, money-wise, and then you just blew it. Also, at this phase, I need to apologize. Can't keep up with the chat until after I fail. Which today has usually happened before World 2, so it won't take long. Wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, it has a strong B or C movie, YouTube movie vibe to it. I don't like. Some of the earlier videos I haven't followed AVGN videos for many years now. Oh, there was a falling out. I wasn't aware. But one of the films or videos I enjoyed the most was when he tracked down his childhood playground dinosaur or whatever monster that was. That was a really good one. I really like that. It doesn't have anything to do with gaming though, but it's a really compelling story. And I don't know if it was, staged or not, but him making it there just as it was, the dinosaur was being, disassembled, moved out. That was so cool. I don't even care if it was true or not. It made for a good story bit. Nice. We're going. Computer is about to die, though. Those who are about to die, I salute you. Here we go. Here we go again. See that? No slowdown, so I could shoot so much faster there. It's amazing what a difference it makes. Oh shit, the goddamn beetle is there. Did I get hit? I think I got hit, but I got the damage bug or something. What happened there? I don't care. Run is still going. Super lucky. Oh, different pattern here. So hard to hit those guys. 475? 75, really? Ah, it's so low. Don't have enough money. Yeah, 630. Fuck. What are you doing? Beetle. Chill. Hey, Gamer Nix, thanks for the, I don't know what to even call that. Highlight? Your machine is cool enough, not cool enough to have an Amiga. What games do you have on Atari ST? What games do you recommend? I hear Nitro is much better on Atari than it is on Amiga. See, I didn't even know this machine was a thing for Twitch. Okay, now we're kind of fucked here. Yep. I happened to do that pattern. Man, I wish it was consistent like it is on other platforms. Fuck. Fuck. Like the videos where he went to film locations? Because he was having fun. Yeah. It does always show. I like watching the old episodes of AVGN. I don't usually watch the new ones. You assume there was one because they seem to not talk to each other. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. think you can make good videos about a subject one doesn't really care about. For a while, because no one cares about the interactions for making good videos and so on. Long term, it's hard to keep doing it if one doesn't care about it. Yeah. Dungeon Master? Which game was that? What kind of a game is it? Okay, we're going again. This seems one of those days that I can't get out of World 1. Which is sad because our, I think, first 2 runs went into World 2. So I was feeling good and positive about this day, like, oh right, we're getting this far already. This is gonna be great. First run died at... First deep run, which was the second run of the day, died at 2-4. Oh shit. Okay, didn't shoot. Because we're alive. Dungeon Crawler Day. Like some of those Eye of the Beholder. I need to give up on shooting that dude because the guy doesn't go for the coin anyways. Oh, the progenitor of him. I used to watch my brother play Eye of the Beholder. I can't remember if it was the first one or the second one or both, but I watched my brother play those for hours. It's one of those games I kind of want to get into because I always felt like I was too stupid to understand it. So I just kept watching my brother play it. Same as with the Dune games. Too stupid to understand what's going on, so I'm not gonna play it. I'm just gonna make this race car go as fast as it can. Early split. Pioneered many advancements. Sometimes those can be rough. Like if you go back to them after having played the more advanced ones. Like playing, I think Dune 2 doesn't have group select. And I would really be missing that. Probably is missing a lot of like hotkeys that are a given for the later RTS games. But of course, if you haven't played those later ones, then it would be cool to start from there. Right, Bad, welcome. How goes it? Tell us all about your channel, what you were doing, what you will be doing, when, how, if. Ah, shit. Oh, I guess I got it. I don't think I got hit. Took a long while, though. Brightbat does speedrunning. He's part of this group that picks a new game every month to speedrun. Brightbat also promised me he's gonna do some Amiga speedrunning. We still haven't picked a game to run. It's in the plans. We're gonna pick a game and run it during Amiga April. See how good times we get. Brightbat also does Rocket League, other modern games every once in a while. Yeah, thank you so much for rating. I'm Retro Demirki. I mostly play Amiga games. This is originally an Amiga game, but we're playing the Atari ST port, which doesn't have in-game music, so I'm playing the Amiga soundtrack, because otherwise I go crazy, because the game is so silent. Won't be recorded in the VOD. though. Because we are trying to, you know, get a world record here. Nobody else has run this, so I'm just basically trying to beat my PB. Welcome Trap. How goes it? But I have certain goals. I'm running all releases of this game. Not the new ones, only the ones from back in the day, so I'm not gonna touch the mobile game or anything like that, but we are running all the earlier releases, so we have beaten the Super Nintendo one. World record for that. Actually had to beat other people to get that record. Oh, it's a pleasant daytime. That's very... good timing with that. The raid going on. We've done the Mega Drive and Amiga versions too. There's still loads to go. Hopefully everybody is enjoying their day, having a pleasant one. I always say, don't feel bad if you're not feeling as pleasant as the Skeletor there, but if you get close, it's good enough. Ah, shit. Oh, he didn't get to shoot. Okay, good. We're still going. We're still going. Nice dodge. Good.
I can't remember.
Got it. Okay.
Pleasant day.
Hoping for a good beetle now. Reasonably good. Okay, we're going. Nice. Run is still alive. Thanks for redeeming that, whoever you were. Have to go fast. Hey, Lynn. Welcome. Shit. It always gives me a little bit more extra stress playing with this music on. Oh no! Okay, got it. 650, that's alright. Thank you. Yeah, good haul this time.
Seeing your picture, Enforcer. We've got some interesting plans for your face.
Interesting plans for my face. Played Potato tonight. Just chilling. Nice, nice. Hopefully everything went well. Go check out Brightbat. Retro Rarity stream with a focus on speedrunning.
Tough guy, you have won a prize, and believe me, you're going to love it, whether you like it or not. Let's see what we got here.
You're gonna love it whether you like it or not. It's awesome. Don't wanna get hit. This time I don't. That's nice. This time I had health that I could have taken the hit. Please hit. Shit! I have to be so goddamn accurate with that throw. Oh, that's a lost run right there. But I don't feel like resetting, so I'll keep going. Because we haven't gotten out of level World 1 too many times today. But I kind of want to. I lost 3 seconds and a special. Lance is having a good time. The last special will be a problem though. And we should get a gain in that level instead of a loss. It was like, oh shit! Why is it so freaking hard to hit that dude? Damn it. It seems like there's like, in this version, it's only 1 pixel. It's very hard to find too. Because of the frame rate. You can't make micro adjustments. It's like with this dude. No, he's shooting at us. Awful, awful. Shit. Okay, now we need this guy not to collect any food. He did collect one. At least one. Don't go for the next one. Thank you. Okay, we need to use at least... Well, maybe not. If we play perfectly, maybe not. But we don't. The goddamn micro adjustments when you... They're impossible. Well, at least we have full health. Just lost life and a ton of time. Shit. Not going well. Found that. Like, today I haven't been able to find those staircases or the narrow paths. Like, I keep struggling because you have to be pixel perfect, and the character will keep doing like this sort of thing before he can jam his way through. And I was timing my run based on getting through, but I didn't, so I was delayed, and the goddamn spit hit me. Now we're back with less health than we need. So we have to use another special to heal ourselves. Not going well, but I want to try to finish a run. Yep, we need to use 1 medikit at least. Oh! Didn't turn back this time. That was new. Luckily didn't get hit there. It's really no wonder that we're struggling. We don't get here often. Gold. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. They are anonymous. Feel free to say hi in the chat or not. Shit, lurkers, all the same. Did I buy extra lives for the dude? Did I remember to do that? Does he have 4? He does. Okay. Oh, nice. Dodge the damage. Extra tenor there. Going. Hope this guy doesn't get too close. Find the stairs, man. He's about to die. That's not good. Not gonna get more health for him. So I'll have to do with that. You probably won't. He'll die twice in this level, which is bad. At least in this this port, I've never seen the CPU go for that weapon upgrade. And if he does, that's the end of the run. So I'm glad he is not doing it. Thanks for the love. We need some love. Nice, he only dies once. Excellent. Against all odds. He doesn't even die. Slow level, though. I wonder why. And it feels slow. Oh, that hit me? That doesn't usually hit me. Like, if I go any distance upwards, those projectiles should just hit the wall, and some of them did, but you know that part is also because of the frame rate. It's a little bit different on this version, so I'm not that surprised that I miss it. Okay, full health again. About to die, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, you ram him. Shit, he takes so long to spawn. That's not viable for this. Like the other roos reach you, and they killed me once before. Man, okay. Note to self, don't do that. Takes far too long to spawn that dude. In this version. Oh, he didn't shoot. You? I think I've gotten that once before. Alright. We're going. Going towards the most difficult part of the most difficult map. Oh, no! Why did that miss? Or rather, why did it not shoot? But having the guy at low health here this is awesome. I would like to have more health, but having him very low is super good. If he would die just ramming that one roo, that would be awesome. Don't! He didn't! Yes! Oof, okay. If he takes that checkpoint, we can't do that death skip. But when he does, when he doesn't take it, we can, and it's awesome. Whew. Scary shit. Oh shit! Getting the buys. 330. We have an excellent money situation, but I'm doing a lot of mistakes because I usually don't get this far in our runs. We're usually stuck in the first level. Feeling it, feeling the pressure. Okay, good. It's kind of a Hail Mary there. Didn't need those, but did it. Okay, so the oh, he has 4 lives? He didn't die! He didn't die in the last level. He made it all the way to that medikit. That never happens. That's insane. 4 lives at this point. Wow. I wish this was just a faster run. We have the money, we have the CPU lives, but we have 1 life less. And it's slow. It's been slow. Yeah, we should be like 10-15 seconds ahead by this time. And we are not. Good start there. This game has like a quirky thing of if your first movement in the level is pressing up and you do it too early, it will lock out your controls. You're better off doing a diagonal move. Oh man, I don't like his health. I would have liked that he would have died before these teleports, because now we're reliant on him making this through this alive. If he dies, we can't collect all the specials we need for later stages, and it means that we can't complete the run. Oh, he took even more damage there, and there's gonna be a more difficult part here. Oh, he's alive. Oh, great, great. Awesome. I'm gonna skip the hands. Hopefully save some time. Oh shit, that was an early split. Because I needed to wait for the guy too. And we're still not... somehow not gaining time. It's weird. We have well enough money. That's no problem. So we get to run this game, which is nice. That's the big part right there. Getting that shield. If you don't get it, pretty much out of luck. Oh, damn it. Couldn't dodge. There's a way of getting the key without getting locked inside. I usually always get it, but not today. So now that we have the special, we can just keep doing this. And with the Atari ST version, in the other versions, there's a voice counting 5, 4, 3, you know? And they couldn't do that here, so instead they have just a counter there. But the interesting thing is that the counter only activates after like 4 seconds that the special has already been on. So in this version, you get a lot more special time than on the others. That plus was mostly because of the jail, but also because of the early split. I can't believe we're actually doing worse than our PB. Because our PB is like super bad. Okay, can barely catch that. Okay, nice. It can cost you a lot of time if you need to shoot it. It can cost you a life if you get there too late and ram it. Yeah, so it becomes a very different kind of a game after you get this one power-up. Comes a game of, you know, activating the special at the right time. Hey, Sam. Welcome. I don't know why I'm losing all this time. Maybe I need to finish the game once so all the levels are in memory. And then make a save state. Running and gunning. I'm trying to keep apparently being slower. I should. The computer is still on 4 lives. That's insane. I'm gonna let him die here. I don't care. Okay, it still doesn't die. This is remarkable. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I actually have to count the projectiles that I see. On Amiga, I can just count how many times I press the button. Not quite work the same way here. I could have let him take that food, but too late now. Yeah, I don't know why I'm losing time. Be faster. It's this computer. Like I'm not right next to the controller, just playing badly. Man, I wish that I was doing a 2-player mode for this. So much trust has to be placed on the computer doing shit like it's supposed to. Okay. I was kind of scared there they wouldn't activate special. Okay, we're gonna sacrifice 1 life from the CPU now because he has 4. Never has this many. And he exits quickly. Look at that, a gold. All NPCs. Plot armor. Main character syndrome. Last 2 stages. We can get some gains here, but I'm really surprised that we aren't making better time because, you know, just from the loading. That was a little bit too early. Hope that doesn't come back to bite us. I'm gonna use it there, just in case. Because that tank right there, it could be a problem sometimes. Doesn't really change anything. Okay, so last time here we couldn't find the hitbox for that. Now we find it first go, so this should be a gold. Slowly catching on, and we had a similar mistake with the last level. But also the last boss, we couldn't do as quickly as possible, and we can't do that here either because we died that 1 extra time, which sucks. See this? 2 frames per second. It's very hard to find because the hitbox for those Sun machines is very particular. You really have to find it well. Okay, well we're going. Boss fight time. Okay, we didn't lose a life there. Do I take it? Do I take a risk? Shit. Okay. Trying to save a couple of lives, dodging those one-off kills, but it's super difficult with this frame rate. Okay, last life. That's pathetic. Fucking hell. It's a finished run, though. clone yourself. There's an idea. Actually, the GGs, we don't finish these runs often, as you can see from Live Split. 4 out of 300. But if the loading worked like it should have gotten a sub 28. But also, I played really badly in some of those stages. Like from 1-4 onwards. But this makes me think that it had only loaded up World 1 into memory. You had no idea that's what that number meant? Don't you have to specifically make it visible? Oh no, Bri. Oh no. Appreciate the GGs, Bri Bad. Second place, Austin. Some of all Nicks. Starting to wonder if Atari SD even has good enough emulations for speedrunning. Yeah, it's not great. STE, the STE version worked pretty nicely. We got that done relatively quickly. Also, the game ran better, and you know the loading times were non-existent and all that. But yeah, as long as everybody has the same settings with the same emulator, it's all good. It's progress. Hopefully, mostly for our, save state. Like, if we save here... will it now load the levels more quickly? Because we have completed the game once and it has had to load the games into memory. I don't know how big the memory bank this game has. I mean, we've been on good paces when I think we got to like level the World 2 and we had amazing loading times there, but then we couldn't keep up with those runs because we couldn't get past World 4. So maybe it can only have one world in memory. And now it would have World 4 somehow. I don't know. Yeah, JB, because I can't mark it mature anymore because of the suspension that happened. So I'm playing it safe. We have some disk activity lids in the emulator. I can activate them. No, I don't at the moment. I don't know. Twitch hasn't told me. I've asked repeatedly. Still no explanation. Yeah, it was my favorite too, but I want to play it safe. I mean, if that was the reason, it would have gotten deleted, but it wasn't. So it goes. Yep. Let's do another run. See if the loading times are different. Blackjack and hookers, yeah, exactly. It's gonna be much better. Took us 2.5 hours to get a run. That's fun. Yeah, that's the funny thing. Like, Twitch kind of got the huge influx of users when YouTube started doing this shit. Is when you get demonetized and banned and content got deleted without explanation and you couldn't contact the support or do anything. It was just constantly shitting on the little guy. And then people were like, hey, there's this Twitch that actually cares about the user, makes streaming fun. And then everybody goes there, and then 2 years later... Wait a minute, didn't we start from here? I understand it. Can't be cost effective to have a human handle all the complaints, but I wish it were. I wish I would have a means of talking about what happened and getting to know what happened so I could maybe learn from it and maybe avoid it in the future. Before Amazon grabbed it. Hey Joe, what do you know? Yeah, I wouldn't know about that. My earliest experiences with Twitch was Reddit posts. And then I tried to play Twitch clips on my phone, and they never worked. I was like, well, maybe someday I'll learn about this stuff. But when Amiga Live went on Twitch, that's when I actually, you know, joined. Started watching and finding streamers, all that. So it was pretty late. 2018? Later than that, maybe? Oh, interesting. Through your wife? What was she watching on here? So again, we don't really know about the loading times until we get to World 2. And that's a tall ask. Yeah. At least it's loading these levels faster. Mostly watch friends. One of the old school who was like, why would I watch people play when I can just... Yeah. I was like that too. I did not get it. Like when the South Park episode came out, I was like, yeah, exactly. What is up with this? Why are people watching someone play stuff instead of playing stuff? What is going on? And also, like, it's for me, it was a big thing, like, to start streaming, because I'm one of those people who doesn't value anything they do. Like, I don't really consider anything I do worth, you know, showing off to other people. And, you know, my main purpose for streaming was to practice English and to get experience with streaming so we could do the tournaments. Do live Amiga tournament every month here. Type in tournament, exclamation tournament on chat so you can get info about that. Everybody is welcome to play, you just need the Amiga Live app and you're good to go. I'm gonna play Worms this month and Dynaplaster, which is known as Bomberman on other platforms. It's gonna be next month. Oh, Damage Bug, nice. Needed that. Selling your content very well, yeah. But you know, I'm in a band. We have music on Spotify. But I feel awkward kind of advertise it. Like, why would you like it? Why would you care that it's there? Like, I have multiple different music projects and have had throughout the years, but I just feel like, you know, it's just something I did. Nobody cares. Why would you do that, Mr. Dinosaur? Why would you not die? Low level again. Especially this ending is going badly in 695 again. Bad haul. Working on your Amiga Mini for Amiga April. Nice. Yeah, when it was Amiga August, I kept saying Amiga April. And now that it's gonna be Amiga April, I keep saying Amiga August. I feel you. So we're behind with the money. That's not cool. Last run, though, we had plenty. We had way more than we needed when we got there. So, if we just get lucky the same way. I wonder, like, if it matters when I shoot. When I shoot my shot. That was risky. Friend is almost dead as well. Okay, there we go. Now he's not anymore. Had that teleport been a little bit off, would have died though. Now 2 Amiga months now? Yeah. At least we're gonna have Amiga April. Shit! I thought it was the loading screen. Fuck. Here we go again. Amiga year. That's a stupid way to lose a run, especially getting through the first world, which is where we've been stuck. And then it just stupidly buy all. See, that spends a lot more money than we can afford, and it buys stuff that we don't need. And it means that we won't have money later on for the stuff that we do need. So it's a reset. Oh, sure, that was gonna miss, but didn't. 275, so we should get to 295, which is awesome. Amiga Nueri, Amiga Brewery, Amigarch. Hoping to get an idea of Amiga Tunes Remix next. But what has Protonfic been doing lately? Protonfic does a lot of C64 and Amiga tunes. Interested in that? Or coding in general? Go check out Protonfic's channel. What has Joe been streaming as of late? Joe is a streamer too. Lotus has a multiple good songs in it, even though it has no in-game music. Especially enjoy the motorway stage jingle that comes before it. Bum 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 ba pew pew bum 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 ba dum. That's a good one. That might have gone too far. Nope, still good. Okay, good. Look at all that money. And the guy shooting at a wall. Monster hunting. I've seen a lot of people do that. Like, did it get like a new patch or something? New content? Or is there like a new game even? There's a new game. Okay. I was unaware. Honestly, it's one of the few modern games that kind of interested me as soon as I saw like a trailer for it. But I still haven't gotten it. Didn't feel comfortable enough. Tried to go underneath that. Felt I was late because I had to shoot the dino twice. First time took time too. Took time too. One 3. Level 1-3. We meet again. It doesn't go after the coin. No matter how hard I try. Shoot that beetle. It does not want the coin. So this is something, that throw there is something that you can't do on Super Nintendo or Mega Drive. They fixed it. You have to get the silver key first to get into that room, and then you can activate the node, and then you can get the golden key. But Atari, Amiga, DOS can do some shenanigans with the nodes. Oof, that was a terrible pattern, but I threw it. Nice. Gonna dodge my bullet, but couldn't. Is there, it's good. Oof, walked straight into it, but we're alive. We just have to hope that the beetle helps us. No biggie. Interesting. Now you kind of got to see a thing in the game. Like when you ram a beetle, you get a golden coin for it. When you shoot a beetle, you only get a silver coin for... Oh, please pick that up. Shit, it didn't. Can't afford to lose those. At least it picked up that one. 640 would be like okay, but we are at 630, so that's good. $95 again. Best I've done is 720 without even killing those extra dudes at the end. 5.5. Ouch. Turtle. Wow, on private server? Yeah, that was something that I was not ready for. Subscription-based gaming, and I'm still not ready for. I won't do that. I won't pay monthly fees to play a game. I understand, you know, the justification for it with the updates and storylines and all that, but When I buy a game, I want to own it, and I want to play it as long as I want to without having, yeah, that pressure of, oh, well, now I've paid, so I have to play this game. Nope. It's a nope from me. But yeah, I'm not the target audience for modern games anyways. I like playing my Amiga games. Oh shit! Damn it! Oh, I didn't get hit. Actually, I did get hit, but I didn't get damaged. That would have ended the run. Yeah, they did normalize it, but not for me. Still against it. So all these things like, oh, there's a new season out for this game? All that stuff is like very strange and weird and foreign to me. What? You have seasons in a game? Storylines you can only do at certain times? You have to wait for it? What is this? Why can't I play at my own pace? It's weird. Okay, that was good. Nice. We only need this food and friend can take the rest, and he did, which is awesome. Usually doesn't take food when he needs to. He only takes food when he doesn't need to, and when we need the food he's taking. That's his level of cooperation here. That was stupid, but we didn't get hit. I'm counting it as a win. You can actually get a lot of good golds if the computer dies before the exit, because you don't have to wait that was like 2 or 3 seconds that I waited for the computer. If you don't have to do that, you get good splits. But look at that, we're actually behind. So now I'm thinking that it depends on... Wow, missed that. It depends what level you kinda exit from. And that's the world that's gonna load quickly. So now if we get to the end level, world 4 levels would load quickly, maybe. But that means that the world record actually isn't half bad. But it's still, yeah, it has a lot of mistakes in it. And a single lag spike? It's good. World is far from dead as well. It's growing. Yeah, like how much is, you know, the world population comes from players? Like, does it seem like completely empty if there aren't any humans there? Oh shit, that went badly. I mean players. Like if it's only CPU, is it just totally empty? Yeah, this did not start out well. So he's gonna die once and then another time at the end of the stage. There's pretty much nothing we can do about that. If he stays alive, no, he dies from steam. Of all things in this level, he dies from steam. I'm not gonna pick up any of those if I can help it. So he can't be alive. If he's not alive, he can't hurt himself. On Super Nintendo, this would be like super good because you would get so much help from just not. It's hard to find that spot if you miss the yin yang. Yeah, just the game running faster when your partner is not with you. You get a lot of advantage from that. But yeah, he's gonna die a second time now. There he goes. Takes damage from an enemy that's not even coming for him. And he runs into somebody here. There we go. Good job. Won't be able to do dungeons. Always populated. Solo classic without anyone, so it would be very tough. No, I just mean like, not for the gameplay, but for the general feel of the environment. Like, does it seem like it's a wasteland when there's nobody else playing the game? Or are there enough NPC characters to make it feel like it's actually like a world where people live in? Okay, that went well. Tough bullet pattern, but we got it. Alright. No ramming. I could ram that guy, but I won't. That will mean one... I had too much health! I forgot about that. If I don't ram, I'd have too much health to die instantly. That's a good reminder. Compare this to the previous run. This guy made it to World 4 with 4 lives. Now he's on World 2 with only 2 lives and about to die. It's amazing how that goes. Don't stay there, you stupid son of a bitch. And I have to take the next checkpoint because that's where we need to teleport. Fuck. This is the problem speedrunning this game. When you play well, the CPU doesn't. When you play badly, the CPU plays well. When you and the CPU play well, you don't get enough money. Horrible. Don't do it. Don't speedrun this game. Oh, I missed all that money. Yeah, this is doomed. He's gonna take that as well. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough money. I lost like 40 credits there. World has a lot of NPCs. Anything but a wasteland. And not static either. Okay. That's cool. What? Did the CPU pick up that money? We are right on cue. 323. Wow. That's surprising. Did we then have more money before we got there? He must have picked up the money. That's the only explanation I have. So, thank you, CPU. Saving the run, even though you are not doing that well yourself. The amount of lives. I was trying to look for the money when the screen scrolled past that, when we teleported. But I couldn't pick out if it was taken or not. Imagine, he has 3 lives less than last time. 3 lives less. the money thing and the CPU life thing and all that could be totally negated in the 2-player mode. Because you always get enough money and you would do it fast because there would be 2 players trying. Don't just stand there, you idiot! What? What the hell? Without the subscription, yeah, I would assume so. So you could all just, you know, have like if you don't have too much time to play, you could do just one game a month, one session a month with your 8 hours or something, and you still wouldn't be ripped off too much. Oh, I hope he dies at these spiders here. Shit! Now he can't lose any health. I'm betting we're gonna lose the run here from the computer dying once again. There we go. That's him. That's him done. And the reason why this kills our run is that we can only collect specials if we have room for them. And it's capped at a 6. So when I pick up these, they don't go anywhere because I don't have room for them. That's the only reason why we need the CPU alive there. So that sucks. We'll have enough money for all the shit, but we won't have enough specials to use them. These next 2 levels will go fine. We will be like 1 short at the end. It's a pain. I could take a risk here, but if I did, CP would probably die, and we need him alive, kinda. So on Amiga, those stairs are where I first use the special. I don't use the special before that part, but on this one, the CPU tends to walk into enemies before that part. So I take it as a precaution. So we have 3 specials less, which is not good. Yeah, I can't imagine stuff like that either. You know, paying for Netflix. It would probably make me watch even more series than I do now, and you know, my favorite series are spread around all the different services, so I would have to buy all of them. I'm just like, nah. And I probably miss out on a lot of good stuff because of it, but, you know. Have to choose, have to make choices. I usually don't do that on Atari. Go to that spot there, use the special. Lately started doing that. You also miss out on a lot of bad stuff. I hear that. 4. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm scared. Not for my life, but for his. Don't die there. Don't. He did it. He did the thing. Where his stupid ass walks into the robot. Well, we can hope that he gets the health. What we can hope for. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go. Good. Okay. Let him take all that shit. Well, it took the health. That's good. Yeah, we were so far behind. Yeah. Hit it! Fucking hell, now I'm gonna be late. 3, 2... Oh! Started the special before I hit the switch. Okay, do we risk it now? Do we risk it? That's the question. We do, and we got it. Okay. Saved one special there. That was a slow shot. It's a lot of, like, choppiness there. But yeah, I don't think we're getting, like, the good loads. Haven't gotten them today. Very scary that it's that, you know, inconsistent with it, and how big of a factor it is actually. That up? Early split. Did we die in this run? Did we have like an extra death? Like from the beetle or something? I think we did, because we're only at 4. So I would have to do the same boss strats again. Otherwise I would be at 5, and then I could do the boss. Like just tanking it. It's a little bit better. Yeah, we have to do some good dodging to get through this one. 4 lives. Oh shit. Yeah, just that first, I kind of moved to this spot too early, so that missile actually got me. Yeah, 2 lives already. And this is not gonna make it. Figured I would try to tank it. It's just getting worse and worse. Even though I'm playing better, I'm getting worse times. So it's feeling like it's just the loading times I get. Thanks for the GGs. 3 completed runs. No, 2 completed runs today. And when you look at those runs, like, they were pretty solid, and my PB is better. So in that light, it looks good. But one day when we started this emulator and played, our loading times, I'm guessing, were so much better that by World 2, we were 20 seconds ahead. And you can see that from the sum of best segments too. It's 27-21. It's 50 or 40 seconds of air in the run. When I'm not even making, like, mistakes. At least big ones. I'm gonna try once more. Gonna start the emulator from scratch. This. Hello. And before putting it on, we're just gonna load the config file and the save state. And we're gonna load the old 0. Let's see how that goes. Just need to go faster. Hey, Europe. You are right in that as well. But if we can't get the loading times to work, or maybe that was just something that happened once, that one stream, I'll just have to take that 2805 and deal with that. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Tomorrow is NES Day. Tomorrow morning will be NES. And we haven't picked a game for that yet, because we finished Power Play 2 last time. So what would it be? What would be the next NES game we go for? I have picked my next Amiga game after Baby Joe. I don't think I picked an NES game yet. Bionic Commando we have beaten. Hey, me, Machine Dean. Did play the Japanese version though. Yeah, FPS drop rate. A lot of stuff on screen. On Super Nintendo, it actually affected our run so much that I started killing enemies. Yeah, I did put micro mages on the wheel. And the wheel he's talking about is... Shit, did I fix this? Yeah. March 29th is our next wheel stream. So in Super Nintendo, you would kill more enemies than you would need to just to make the game run faster. It was it's very interesting in that sense. I haven't done that here, but it might be a strat. Maybe accounts for some of the, you know, discrepancies with the time. What is the next Amiga game? Should I reveal it? Rygar, that's a good thing to add to our NES list. I was thinking that one day. Let's put that in there. I need to make a decision by tomorrow. RC Pro Am Racing 2, Kickmaster, Street Fighter 2010, Little Samson, Little Nemo, Rygar, Project Doom, Castlevanias 1 and 3, Jurassic Park, Gimmick, TMNT, Kid Dracula, Willow. I think I would be leaning towards Castlevania games at the moment. Oh, Miket is on a 3-stream streak. Thank you so much. Goston, I wouldn't put too much trust in my abilities to finish games quickly. Reveal the next Amiga game. It's a game that I've been aching to play for a long time. It's a game I never played back in the day. It's not going to be a sticker game. Very pretty game. Very tough game. Precise jumps with not so precise controls. Tennis Cordian. Guess the game. Are we planning on playing the same game? Are you starting Lionheart too? That would be interesting. That's your next game. Yeah. I'm kind of feeling up for the challenge now after Baby Joe. Because then I know I'll be playing a good game for a long while. It will take me far longer than you though, because I'll mostly be doing it just on Sundays. Competition has begun. We need to have a game timer, how much time spent on the game, and see who finishes it faster. I've never even played the game. So I'm starting from the manual. I was kind of in the mood for playing Settlers back when Sphinxy was playing it, but then because Sphinxy was playing it, I was like, nah. And I haven't kind of felt like playing it since. Oh shit, it didn't shoot the second time. Pressed 3 times and it didn't. Learning the controls, oh. It was bound to happen at some point, you know. Learn that you hate them. The controls, from what I've seen from other people's playing it, seem super bad. And the game expects very tight platforming from you. So I kind of already have this attitude towards the game, like, I'm not gonna like that, am I? And as I understand it, most of the levels have this exploratory aspect to them. So it's not really straightforward going right. Which also scares me. I don't think there are continues or passwords. So also scares me. And just generally people saying that it's a tough game. But if I can beat 1 level per session,
Without doubt the worst part of
I'm good with it. That's usually my goal. Hey, Swedish. How goes it? Like, Baby Joe also expected super precise platforming with god-awful controls and frame rate that was just... It was just not happening. Cannon Fodder is actually guilty of the same thing. It's not a platformer, but the game is kind of designed around controls that are better than you're given. And that's my main problem with that game. I can't recommend it. Like, I know it's an Amiga classic. I wouldn't touch it. At least, you know, in the context of it's your first time playing it and you're trying to beat the game. It will get old really quick with, you know, with how bad the controls are. If you're playing it for fun, for like an hour or two, not really trying to, you know, get anywhere with the game, then it's fun. It can be super fun. But trying to beat it your first time, not fun. Beat it second time, fun. But it's just not suitable, the game design, for first playthrough and trying to beat the game. And I'm not sure if, like, is it unfair to judge games in that context? Because that's mostly what I'm doing on this channel. I play a game for the first time in like 20 years. I might have played it back in the day, but, you know, basically it's like that. Very unfair. Kid Icarus? What? I thought it was the loading screen. Damn it! We're not getting anywhere because I keep messing up. Not the game, but the shop screen. Yeah. But shouldn't they? Shouldn't they be? Like, I don't mean that I tried to beat them on my first go. Which I obviously won't. I almost did beat Yo Joe, though. 1cc first time playing. Died at the final boss. It's considered poor value for money, yeah. Yeah, but I'm not talking about, you know, beating it on your first go, just your first time you start playing it, whether it takes you 30 days or 1 day. Yeah, I'm not talking about first play. I'm talking about first time you're playing it, but it means that you won't be that familiar with the controls or the game mechanics. You don't have an overall picture of, you know, how the game goes, like from start to finish. You don't know how long it will take. You don't know the boss patterns until you get to them. Oh shit. Please collect some money, thank you. No, it seems like chat is interpreting it as something like when you first play the game, you finish it. I'm not talking about that, like you're on your first try. Hello. But when I pick up an NES game, I will play that game until I finish it, and it's usually the first time I'm playing it. And I'm noticing that a lot of games aren't really designed for that. Stuck there. That's embarrassing. GPD is on cooldown. Rygar actually, that's a good suggestion because I know that Castlevania, the first Castlevania, is a tough game. I know something about it already because I've seen speedrunners play it, but it's very different if you haven't picked up the controller yourself. Like, I know how the boss can be defeated, but doing it with my skills, which are none, you know, without practicing, it's gonna be very different. I have zero knowledge on how the item manipulation goes, like when you get certain items, when you don't, which ones are bad, which ones are good. So the game is a little bit scary for me, especially because people say it's tough. He's just standing there. He's not interested in the money. Battletoads. I've been saying that I will never play Battletoads, but watching speedrunners, I now know about the warps, the mega warps. So it wouldn't take you too long to get where you were. You'd actually maybe get to practice the tower a little bit more without having to play 3 hours first. Like, it's a great game, like, if you think about all the tech that goes in it, like, for an NES game. Oh, shit, we got hit. Fuck. Okay, we're still alive. Good. But, you know, Baki did the same thing. Versatile game mechanics, but it let you continue from the screen that you died on every time, as long as you wanted to. Battletoad is like the same difficulty, but without the infinite continues. $4.95 is not the best. Come off the stairs. Also not the worst. 645, 660 would be awesome, but I'm gonna take this. Please help me, computer! You fuck! You fat fuck, you're not doing anything! I hate the computer. That's why I don't usually go for those guys. That alerts the beetle. Help, computer. I'm stuck. Okay, now we can't get hit before we get to that health. Which is not likely because, you know, we have these bitters to deal with. Not these first ones, but the second ones that are up there. Well, actually, they were the same ones, but, you know. Okay, this time they were shooting to the other side, which is cool. But then this guy makes up new patterns. It's always something, right? So many things have to go right, so it's always something that doesn't. Don't screw up now. We made it. We're alive again. He doesn't want you to succeed. I'm still not seeing the advantage from loading times here. So are we just calling it accident. Maybe we had the wrong settings when that happened. Shit, I shot it too early. Was pushed into the cavern so we didn't get money for it. Every coin counts. The fact that he doesn't go for that coin up there, even, that's a huge deal. Oh. Oh, it's a little bit iffy there. Oh, nice. Early spawn. Good dare jump, go through. Made it. Oh, almost missed that shot though. Yeah, it doesn't really seem that we're getting any advantage from, you know, quick loading or anything like that. Pretty much on pace. Just did something better earlier. I think I'm calling it. It just sucks because I also, in that run that we were comparing against, I split wrong. So the finals, I do the final split when I enter the boss fight instead of killing the boss. Kinda sucks to have a world record run like that up for everybody to see. Insert coin to play. Right, let's see how this goes. This is probably one of the more important levels when it comes to the computer lives. How many it will have towards the end of the game. Okay, got hit there, not good. At least the computer didn't get hit. Let's see how he does this part. This is usually where he loses a little bit of... Oh, man! The guy that came from down doesn't usually go that fast, so had to cut a little bit upwards, which is usually no problem since these guys stay stationary. But as it so happened, this time, both this guy was fast and this guy came further down than he usually does, and that's a death because you can't get through. Oh, that's the thing, yeah. It's not enough for me to play well. The CPU just has to do well as well. Well. I don't know, I might just call it 2805. I think the sum of bests is lying. Because if we check out the segments here, edit splits. Second world, the best segment is 9 seconds faster. Then you have loads of like couple of seconds, 6 seconds, 8 seconds. Usually it's like 5 or 3 seconds, which makes sense actually. There's that huge 9 seconds from the second world, which I don't understand. Second level, I mean. Oh, I guess that makes sense. 2 seconds every level and it's 16 levels. This adds up. There are golds in the world record run. 2, 3 is a gold. A lot of very close ones. 4-1 is a gold. Even just the final boss, if we would get there with all the lives, that would be already like 5 seconds faster, not more. I'll have to think about it. I have to tinker around a little bit with the loading times, but it's just hard because you have to basically get to World 2 to even see the effect of it. I guess level 2 is enough. With that 9-second loading difference. Oh man. Well, tomorrow is NES Day, so we're gonna do NES tomorrow. I am hungry, so we're gonna call it. Anybody have suggestions who to rate? Is somebody starting streaming who is watching? Go there. Yeah, we got 2 finished runs, some deep runs. It was okay. I'm mostly bothered about the fact that we didn't get the fast loading, because we would have had the sub 28. I appreciate you guys hanging and watching. I do apologize, like, why I can't really focus on the chat while I'm running, but that's why we don't always do speedrunning. But I do appreciate you guys hanging around and chatting and all that, because it makes me feel like back in the day. We'd gather around the computer and talk shit and play video games. Thanks with the GGs and the slow claps. I kind of want this to be an Easter egg thing, but nowadays, if you mention some of my favorite games on chat, Amiga games only so far, there will be like little Easter egg animations going around the screen. Chaos Engine, indeed, those are not ones. It's side-scrolling 2D stuff at the moment. Oh, there we go. Flashback, and we have Super Frog running across this screen. There is quite a bit of a cooldown for those. I've mostly meant it for stuff that if just gets organically mentioned on chat, there would be like a little thing. And James Pond, Turrican, Magic Pockets have several different ones that it randomly selects from. So that can be fun, maybe. No, who to rate? Bobby's on, but he's playing Baldur's Gate, which... No, I like Bobby, but I don't like that game. Go rate Porky then. I kind of changed my mind about Project X after I beat it and had time to think about it. I think it's a good game, and I would play it again. It just needed some time to kind of mature in my mind. Once he won, what a surprise. Rick Dangerous hasn't been done. I was thinking about Pang. I have a plan for Rick Dangerous, but I haven't done the animations yet. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching and hanging. I do really appreciate that. And I have plans for Walker, but as you can understand, it's a big animation to tackle. Maybe I'll have it appear from the right side and back up again to make it smaller, not walk across the street. Layout. That's an idea. There were some that you didn't activate yet. Anyways, signing out. Have a good day. Bye-bye.